This is Stephen Heisler with juniorhockey.com and juniorhockey.ca. Our Fast Hockey Roadshow continues today in Blaine, Minnesota. I have Alex Curious. Alex is the Director of Marketing and Communications for the North American Hockey League. How are you doing today, Alex?
Good. Thanks for having me, Stephen.
This is an amazing event. How many teams are here this weekend?
I think it's about 94 in total. We, of course, have all 24 NAHL teams. We have all 45 NAPHL teams, and then our partners with the HPHL and Upper Midwest High School Elite League are here, as well as some at-large teams at both the 16U and 18U levels.
Have you got a number on the scouts so far?
Scout number is close to 300, so obviously we've matched our two-day total from last year, and our record-breaking total, I think after all is said and done, we're looking at probably about 350 by the time that Sunday rolls around.
What levels of play are those guys from?
Well, I think the most scouts we see are from the NCAA. Obviously, the Division I and Division III levels have a vested interest in all of these players, both for the short-term and longer-term future. Then the next amount of scouts is the NHL guys. They as well are both looking at guys for the upcoming draft, and then maybe have eyes on some players, some younger players maybe in the 2018, 2019 drafts. And then on down from that, it's just other junior programs here, mainly looking at the younger guys, to fit their program, Tier 2 Canada, Tier 3 United States. So it's really a mixed bag of everybody here.
Considering the number of goaltenders that have been drafted in the NHL in the last couple of years, are there any guys out there right now in the league that are standing out?
I haven't heard much buzz about goalies yet. Typically, there's a lot of buzz when the central scouting list comes out, which will be Tuesday next week. But I know that the Austin kid, his name escapes me right now, but he's being looked at heavily. I know there's a lot of buzz about some other guys in the league. But interestingly enough, last year we had 3 out of the 5 players drafted. 3 of them were skaters. So one of the things that the scouts have mentioned to us recently is that the league has actually gotten a little bit younger, a little bit more skilled, and as a consequence, you're kind of seeing maybe some more players being considered instead of just goalies. So while traditionally I think we've been a goalie league and produced some great goalies, which we have continued to do, now I think not only are the NHL guys considering goalies, but players as well, which is exciting for us.
Thanks a lot, Alex. Appreciate your time.
You bet. Thanks.
We are continuing the Fast Hockey Roadshow here from Blaine, Minnesota. I'm with Coach John Bokus. He's the head coach at Williston State College in North Dakota, and he previously coached the Wichita Falls Wildcats of North American Hockey League. Coach, now you're back here as a college coach. What's it like here?
Well, it's great. The atmosphere is great. The talent level's really increased over since I've actually been in the league. They've got a lot more teams, and what we're finding out is just there's a lot of interest for a lot of these kids to go to Division I colleges as well as D3 colleges.
For a school like yours, how important is this event?
This event itself is very important for the simple fact that we're trying to break into this market. Williston State College is a 2-year school. We really rely on North American 3 kids, Superior International kids, GMHL kids. So we do a lot of recruiting besides the North American League itself. And by me being here, I'm hoping to at least score 1 or 2 of these players that maybe can't afford a higher education or just don't have the grades to kind of get into some of these schools. So Williston State's an option as far as making sure that we can keep these kids playing, and hopefully we can give them a chance to get to either their D1 or D3 goals.
How important is this event for the players?
Very important. It's early in the year, so it kind of gives everybody a baseline test of what these kids can do. What we're looking for, what I look for, is the talent level itself. I'm not necessarily looking for wins or losses of any of these teams. It's just you're looking for individual players, whether you're a power forward, a forechecking forward, maybe a goal scorer, or even a defense, a defensive defenseman or offensive defenseman. So it gives guys an advantage to say, okay, this is what these guys can do.
is with Fast Hockey. He's one of the lead engineers. Joe, how many games have you broadcasted so far in this event so far?
So far, over the last 3 days, we've broadcasted about 150 games across 8 rinks.
How much of a challenge is it to coordinate all that at one time?
It's a lot of work to get it all going at once because we got to have cameramen for each, play-by-play for each game, and some of the cameramen and play-by-play change up from game to game. So it's just a lot of moving parts to keep together to get everything going smooth.
What kind of bandwidth does this building have to support that much video?
A lot. You figure each rink eats up between 2 to 6 megabits upload per game, so
It's got to be extensive.
it's very extensive to get everything going at the same time.
So how many cameramen are here today?
Today we have 9 cameramen
Nine
total
of them.
going across all 8 rinks.
Are you using a lot of the team's broadcasters for the play-by-play?
All of the NA bring their own broadcast and play-by-play people, and then we mix in our own for the NAPHL games.
Are a lot of the NA guys helping with the NAPHL games?
Yeah, actually, a couple of the NA guys come over and are calling some of the NA games or NAP games for us to fill
That's
in
got
our
to be a
gaps.
thrill for those parents that are back home watching that.
Oh yeah, it gives them a nice professional broadcast for their games, which is nice for them to have.
All right, well, thanks for your time.
Yeah, no problem.
This is Stephen Heisler with juniorhockey.com, juniorhockey.ca. We're on the Fast Hockey Roadshow in Blaine, Minnesota. This is Isaac Serini with the Topeka Roadrunners. Isaac, this is your second showcase event. How important is this to you guys?
Well, it's very important. Just a level of importance is every NHL team's here. Every Division I college, D3 college, club, major juniors, teams from Europe show up. Arguably the biggest showcase in North America, and it's very important to impress the scouts and do very well as a team here.
Do the kids coming up in the NAPHL event that's here and also the elite high school event that's here, are those kids talking to you guys at all?
Yes, here and there, they want to know what the league's about. They want to know how to talk to scouts, who to talk to, and they're very interested, and we have a wealth of knowledge we can give them for future years for them.
With a full year in this league under your belt, what are your college plans?
Division I is my goal, Bowling Green, Princeton, and then Division III, Tufts. I have a couple options. I have a short list that I really think has some pretty good options on it.
All right, Isaac, thanks for your time. Coach, one of the benefits of this collective tournament is the exposure. Talk about those opportunities.
Yeah, I think it's a big thing we talk to our kids about when we're recruiting them in the summer is playing out west. Our independent schedule, they're going to get seen by every Western Canadian junior league on a pretty regular basis. Our kids get seen by the Wild on a daily basis in the BCHL, but being in the Pacific Northwest, coming to these showcases once a month, they're getting seen by all the North American Hockey League teams, a lot of the USHL teams, and also getting that college exposure as well. So it really gives them every opportunity they have to move on to the next level is available, and then hopefully they're good enough and they get that chance to.
All right, Coach, thanks for your time. Ryan, over the last couple of years before this season, your team played a hybrid schedule, junior and midget hockey. How's the difference now between you come out once a month for these events? What are you doing in the off weeks?
Yeah, we've it's kind of nice. Last year we played that hybrid schedule. We played a full junior schedule, played a full U18 schedule in the NAPHL, and we ended up playing over 70 games. And I think the players like playing that many games, but it was a lot of travel, and it really took away from the development. So this year we think we've got a really good model. We play the 22 league games, the 5 showcases plus the playoff showcase in the NAPHL. We've got an independent schedule. We've played teams from the BC Major Midget League. We'll play teams from the Canadian Sports School League. We'll play a couple other U18 Tier 1 programs from the western part of the country. But what it allows is us to really focus on the training and development that our players are getting during the week and having high-level games when we do have games. So we've got a 44-game schedule, and I think it's really ideal for the player development.
Coach, the relationship with the Wenatchee Wild and the BCHL in your program is obviously very close. How has that worked out between the two teams so far?
Well, it's been great. I know that 3 years ago I was coaching college hockey and Bliss called me. He knew that I was with the Wild the first 2 years that the Wild were in existence. and that my wife and I have been looking to move back, and we wanted to start some type of academy, midget development type program out there. And he wanted to start it, and we've got a very close relationship. I talk with Bliss every day. We work in the same offices with the Wild coaching staff, and they oftentimes will give our players opportunity to practice with their team. We've had some players play games with them, and I think it's great for our players to get seen on a daily basis by the Wild coaching staff. And when they do get opportunities to practice with the junior club, I think it's really a huge opportunity for them to see what the next level's like and see where they gotta get to.
This is the Fast Hockey Roadshow continuing. I have Keith Rosenbaum. His son is Jake Rosenbaum with the Topeka Roadrunners. How you doing today so far?
Doing great, thanks,
It's
dude.
an early morning. Are you freezing yet?
I'm enjoying it. It's great.
So this is your second showcase so far. What's this mean to your family and to the kids?
First of all, they put on a great showcase here. Everything is incredibly organized, runs like clockwork, and refereeing's great, facility's great, and the amount of scouts. Every single D1 school is here. There's professional teams here. Some of the other leagues, USHL, BC is here, and it's a wonderful opportunity for not just my son, obviously, but for other boys to showcase their talents. So perfect term for it. It's the showcase.
What's it feel as a parent to see a National Hockey League guys running around here as well?
I'm not going to say that, from an Eagle standpoint, I know they're probably not here to see my boy. I'd like to think that they are, but they're here, which really says a lot for the boys, the opportunities that they're being afforded by this weekend.
Excellent. Thank you.